What is up, DG Army, nethervvoid, also known as John, doing some more DungeCraft for you, and I want to get right into those electrical engines that we talked about last episode. I kind of read up on them a little bit, and I figured out the best circuit cards are going to be, well, let's dump some crap here, real fast. I've done a lot of work on the place, I've done a lot of mining and stuff, but the first thing I want to do is make a couple of inserts. The bronze, if I can spell, the bronze tube does the 4 megajoules with negative 15 EU out. So 15 EU gets you 4 Minecraft joules. I want to plug one of those into each card. So it's going to be 5 bronze and 2 redstone in a what was that? Thermionic fabric, on the thermionic fab. And I also want to get an iron, because the iron reduces the need. Yeah, here we go. Reduces the EU by 1, apparently. I think it might do a little bit more. Apparently, people like to put them in. We got tons of iron anyway, so we're going to do that as well. We have tons of sand because I went and got a whole bunch of it. Let's just take some of this glass. Let's make some bronze. I know we have some bronze in here, but we need more. Copper's been a real problem for me lately. Once we get these machines set up, I'm definitely going to be setting up a quarry is the next thing I want to do, because I know I wanted to get my sorting system set up before that. Usually I like to do that beforehand. Let's see, we actually only need, wow, we already made too many. We only need one set of these because they make 4 apiece. So, okay. Alright, so let's go get this set up, and I've changed this a little bit over here. The blue electricity and blue electric engine is kind of managing my forestry crafting tables for now. There's going to be more of a permanent setup a little bit later, but this will do for now. So with this, oh, we didn't get the redstone. Let's go get that real quick. We also need iron, which I can probably, I think I got some in here actually. Yes, got tons. So with this, with this crafting machine, we do not create a recipe like we do with the carpenter. We actually put the items in there. So first we'll make the bronze tubes, and all we have to do, we don't have to supply any water with this one. It's only with the carpenter. We'll just have to supply some Minecraft joules. So let's do that. It should get up to speed and get me a bronze tube here. Oh, we need some glass, sorry. Here we go. There we go. So once it reaches this level right here with energy, it will start producing. There it goes, it's done. Pull one out. We don't want any more. We're good. Now we want the iron. Now, the most efficient way to run these electric engines is to get 2 bronze and 1 iron in a large card, because you can put 2 bronze in 1 card and you can put 1 iron. Check out the Forestry Wiki for more information on that, because actually the Forestry Wiki doesn't really tell you that. I actually got that off another page, and so I'll link that in the description if I remember. If not, you might have to leave a comment to remind me. So the next thing we want to make, since we only want to put 2 tubes in, we only need a medium card, and we make that in the carpenter. So it's a bunch of bronze and some redstone and water. So let's pull up that carpenter. Again, this is just a permanent setup right now. When we make a much more permanent setup later. Let's turn that off because we don't want to run out all of our power here. Alright, let's set the carpenter up. Boom. Now what I like to do is just get my water buckets out and just kind of fill it by hand. Again, this is very temporary. I'll be setting up a more permanent thing for my forestry crafting machines later. I've already got an idea for it. I just don't want to do it right this second because it's going to take a lot of camera time. I don't like to do that kind of stuff off camera because I like to teach you guys, you know, let you see what I'm doing so you guys know how to do it. We're going to need 4 cards, which is going to take 4 buckets. Now before I put them away, I always refill these buckets. That way I can always make a permanent source whenever I need one. Alright. So for the card, we're going to need redstone, which you left click to make the recipe. And we're going to need bronze, which we have 12. It's 3 each. This is actually perfect. It's kind of like I know what I'm doing, guys. You know what I'm saying? Alright, turn our buildcraft energy on. Once it pops up here, we pull it out. If you don't pull it out, it will not craft another one. That's the way forestry crafting machines work. You must pull the item out for it to create the next item. We need 4 of these. And I'm going to show you how to take the cards out of the previous machine. You can actually pull up the machine and it will destroy the card. That's a lot. That's probably the way 95% of everybody changes out the cards in their electric engines. But I'm going to show you how to actually pull the card out so you can reuse it. Which means you can move that engine around. I'm probably going to be using that for my... Well, no, I have a better idea for my quarry. So we're good there. We don't have any more bronze. We're good. Alright, so we have our tubes and our bronze, let's turn that off. Let's just put this machine right here on the sidelines. Now we have everything we need to create those medium circuit boards. So we're going to take out my soldering iron here. Just get that sucker out. And we're going to... Oh, it takes damage. I did not know that. Now, the way you craft these, I did not know this. Again, you put the tubes in first, like so, and then you put the card in the slot right here. Okay, if you put the card in and then put one tube, it will create that card with the one tube you put in. The finishing thing is putting the card in. Do not do it first, do it last every time. See? So now I've got the 4 megajoules per tick with the reduces intake by 1 EU. It helps a little bit. Anything to help, right? So we're going to do the same thing. Oop, we might as well just do this. Well, it might suck in too. We don't want that. I want to make sure it knows what we're talking about here. I don't want to make any more of these. I don't know if it matters what order you put them in, but you know what? If it worked the first time, I'm not going to mess with it, right? So there we go. Now, I don't really need the double bronze tubes in here because I don't need that much Minecraft jewels. What I'm already doing is making these guys are going to be producing 24 MJs, and these guys are consuming 18. So that's plenty. If it was more, it wouldn't be worth it. So the way this works is you pick up the soldering iron and right-click the card, and it takes it out. See? It took the card out. Now we're going to put this card in. So we're going to do this with each one of these because we don't like this card. This card basically does the same thing, except this one reduces it. Actually, it's almost exactly the same. That's funny. That's okay. I like this card better, so that's the proper way to do it, even though it's pretty much exactly the same. Oh, I left-clicked, and that worked too. So, or left-click. Apparently it doesn't really matter. Oh, it's consuming... it's consuming the soldering iron. Actually, I think that's only when I craft. I'll have to craft another one of those soon. So sweet. That's a little better than we have it. Actually, it's about the same, isn't it? That's funny. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. I wanted to show you that anyway. Alright, so I'm just going to destroy the... Well, I'll just destroy the other cards. I'm not going to really make any more of these, probably. Pushing Alt and left-clicking to get these just to pop out into my... Oh, that's not set up yet, is it? I destroyed my little cactus farm thing. That's my cactus trash instead of a lava trash like you've seen in other seasons. It's just a lot better. You know, I have to do it downstairs. It's just a lot less error-prone than using lava. Lava is just kind of dangerous, really. Can I not put it there with these there? Maybe that's it. Oh, it's... Duh. Has to be... Nope. On a piece of sand. Let's see. Oh, I have one piece. Nice. Very cool. Alright. So, sand and cactus. There we go. Trash cans all set up again. And let's leave that open. That's going to be for the rest of that machine. So these machines are all set up now. Now what I'm going to do is set up a quarry, but I want to do it in a Mystcraft age. I don't want to quarry this regular world, overworld. There's already tons of holes in the world and stuff, and I want to rather do it in Mystcraft age, which also means I get to get my Mage Tower kind of set up. And you can see I've been stockpiling these Dark Sycorum because I'm going to build it out of Dark Sycorum. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to basically build Isengard. That's what I'm building. So if you... is this not how... Oh, you got to cook these down into the ingots. That's correct. That's right. Alright, well, we'll do that here. Alright, so I've already got some set up. Got a few Dark Sycorum ingots. Let's just put these here, I guess. I'm going to have to cook those down. And I'm going to destroy these cards, right? So let's do that as well. They're just kind of taking up the inventory. Oh, it didn't. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Oh, I picked them up. Damn it! Don't you know when to die? Jeez. No, he still doesn't want to die. You know, I probably didn't need to make it that insane, but I'm used to lava. Anyway, so I've got the ingots, right? Let's make some Zycorum blocks. Now, that's not how you make them? Okay, let's just check out the recipe. Currently, DungeCraft really only makes these kind of cool blocks with the Zycorum stuff. Let's see. We want this, right? Oh, that's a much more complicated recipe. Wow, that's going to take a lot. And then it only makes 4, right? So stone bricks makes 4 of them. Well, I'm definitely doing that off camera. So I'm going to make up a ton of these dark Zycorum bricks. I will be back because I'm going to start my Mage Tower, which is going to have my Mystcraft age books and all that stuff. Denzians getting killed outside. Also, my Thaumcraft, which is, I really want to get into Thaum. I've been saving up stuff. I've been thinking about what I want to do with that. Also, I'm going to put my Soul Shards mod stuff in there. I want to start collecting Soul Shards for mob spawners that I want to create to do some farming with, and I'll tell you about that probably in a few episodes or something. Let me cook up a bunch of these dark Zycorum bricks, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and I cooked up some dark Zycorum bricks. Zycordite, actually. So, I've already kind of got it staked out over there, and you can see with the filler, I'm kind of removing some areas. The Isengard's going to be pretty huge. Now, I've got it all laid out. I think I know what I'm going to do. 64 bricks should get me kind of at least a room to put this stuff in. Now, the next thing I want is, with Mystcraft, you're going to need a few items to get you started. The first thing being a linking book. So the way you make a linking book is just put a book in your crafting table and it pull out a linking book. So that's pretty simple. That means we're going to need some books. And they changed that recipe recently in vanilla, so let's look at that real quick. So that's just some paper and some leather, and I've already got tons of leather in there. Let's get some paper. Do I have paper in here? No, but I have 2 feathers and needing more of those. So let's go out and get some paper, which is kind of why I've been farming up this stuff. I knew I was going to need it, and look at this. Plenty of stuff to make paper with. Let's get tons of that stuff. There we go, 63 paper. Okay, now let's go get some chickens for feathers. But let's also, before we do that, before we kill off all the chickens, let's get some seeds to make sure we can get those guys to mate, and then we'll get some baby chickens before we kill off the parents. Let's get the seed bag here. I just shift right click to pull out a whole stack and put that sucker back. Now, if you didn't see how to use that seed bag, you need to roll yourself back a few episodes where I show you the seed bag. It's kind of like episode 4 or 5. Now, see, those creepers tried to troll me. Haha, they can't troll me anymore. Alright, we also... Oh! Chickens control me, though! Damn it! Well, your guys are going to die. Those are definitely the chickens that are dying. So I'm just going to do a mass orgy here with chickens. It should be good. That's kind of how we like to do this. Oh, I did it again! It's okay. Oh, baby got out. Oh, well. Need some feathers. You guys are... fair game now. Try to escape on my watch. You get killed. What's up, creeper? Oh, you don't do any block damage anymore. Ha ha, trolled you, buddy. There, you're dead. Alright, how many feathers did I get out of that? 7? It should do. Oh, baby's out. It sucks, but you gotta die. Alright. Let's see if anybody else wants any. I think everybody's pretty much done loving on each other. Alright, there we go. Let's put these seeds back. Alright, so we got enough feathers, at least, to try out some stuff. Because you're going to need feathers for descriptive books. Now, first we're going to talk about what all we're looking to gather as far as items while I'm crafting them. And then what we're going to do is talk about what they're used for. So let's get the other 2 feathers to make sure we have plenty. The other thing we're going to need is a writing desk. Now, if for a better overview of all this stuff, why isn't it telling me how to make it? It must not be in part of any item. Let me look it up real quick. Hold on, guys. Actually, I think I know how to make it. It's an ink and quill. Yeah, if you want a more in-depth view of Mystcraft, please check out my Spotlight video. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description and also an annotation. I thought we needed a... Well, let's just do this. Quill, right? Here we go. Book and quill. No, that's not what we need. That is incorrect. Oh, there we go. Liquid black dye. Ink sac. Okay, ink sac, book, and a You know what we should probably do? Teach this thing books. Where we go? Where are we going here? Here we go. We're gonna teach this thing books. Make a plan for books. So get the leather in there, paper, bam, books. That's what we want. So let's just get tons of books. We're gonna need them, and I'm also gonna be making an enchanting table soon because I've got 50-something levels and it's time to enchant stuff. So we got our books now. Now we need a feather and some ink. I have ink sacks in here. Where are they? In here. I've been collecting them because I knew I'd need them. Alright, so let's make that. Book and quill, I think was like this. That and a feather, I think. Now, you have to take the plan out or it won't work. Okay, so I think that goes there. Damn, writing desk. Is it ink? More ink? I think it is. I'm getting a little bit of lag for some reason. So, ink sack, and I think, and I don't have any wood, that's odd. Let's see. Let's just use some of the redwood. I had to cut another redwood tree down during to clear out that area, which is kind of odd. Well, it's not really odd. There's trees all around me, so. And then we'll do that, and I'm not sure if that'll work. Let's get some regular, let's see if we have any regular wood here. Jungle wood, that'll be 4, though. That won't really work. Fir wood probably won't work either. Let me just make sure this recipe's correct. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, it's just a feather here, not a book and quill. So, writing desk, bam. Okay, so we got tons of books. Where'd they go? Here they are. And tons of feathers. That's going to make us descriptive books, which we don't want to really craft right now. The last thing we want is the notebook. And you'll see why all this is important a little bit later. Let's get us a notebook, which is just a bunch of paper. That should be easy enough. Probably need some more paper soon. All right, we're good to go, actually. We don't need anything else. Probably going to want a chest just because, and we already have one in there. Sweet. Because we're going to want to store a lot of paper and supplies and stuff, which means we're going to want to get some paper. We have everything, right? Let's get this paper, and let's just get this because it's a book and it probably belongs in that area. Let's make a little bit more paper, though. Oh, you know what I'm going to want? A lot of those, a lot of that leather. Let's get like 16 leather. Oh, what's up, bro? Just chilling, huh? Just checking it out? Oh, just dying? Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry about that. Get out of my house! Get out of my kitchen. Alright, so he's dead. Let's get a little bit more. Oh, Denzians. You want some of this? Watch this. Oh, you got owned. Alright, cool. You might as well have fun with it, right? Alright, let's get a little more paper here. Let's make another batch. You know, I should probably harvest more of those now. It looks like I'm running. Stuff goes pretty quick. Cool. Inventory's getting a little full here. Alright, let's go start setting up that Mage tower. So it's going to basically have a road that comes up to here, and then the stairs for Isengard is going to be right there. So this, the first room is going to come right off this spot right here. I left the corners in just to make sure I knew what I was doing. So the Zycorn blocks, I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see it. See how they have that shimmering look? Then the black ones are real sweet. Just jet black. I really love these things. It's going to make Isengard look sweet. Now, we're also, you know, we should probably light this place up a little bit anyway, just to make sure no Denzians spawn on our face. I'm really hoping this is enough blocks, at least for now, to get us going here. Now, the lower level is obviously going to be the biggest. I don't know if you've seen Lord of the Rings, but this castle, or tower, really, gradually shrinks as it goes out of the ground here. It goes up into the air. So that's going to be what it looks like. Now, the way Isengard is built was kind of off-center like that, with the rooms on all corners like that. So, and it actually has a jagged edge, so this is perfect. I'm going to have the entrance to this for now to be right here, but the way we're going to do it in the future is I'm going to build a staircase, and we're going to come down into this room. And I might even move this stuff. It might not even actually stay here. So I'm going to build this room a little bit off-screen, or off-camera, and I'll be right back, guys. Hold on a second. Okay, guys, the first room of Isengard is all kind of set up for us. Again, it's got a weird door, and I'll show it to you in a second. But one last thing I wanted to show you was that we're going to need is link book stand. Let's just put stand in there and see if we can get something. And these basically hold link books once you create them, and I'm going to show you a lot more about that in a second here. Well, we got sticks here. Let's make a bunch of these. Probably about 10 of them should do, I think. It's really nice to have those link books held by something, because when you use a link book and it's not on a stand, it falls to the floor if you move to a different dimension. So it's just sitting on the floor. Now, if you stay there for like 10 or 15 minutes, it'll probably disappear. If you're in single player, it won't, because that dimension that you left will unload. But if you're in multiplayer, it will definitely disappear. Now, here's the room. It's pretty sweet. Isengard, if you've seen Lord of the Rings, was very, very just black, and everything was black in it pretty much, and it was really plain, and so this kind of matches it. I'll probably spruce it up a little bit, switch out those torches with something else that I have in mind, but for now this will do. So let's, first of all, we're going to set up the writing desk. So where are we going to set that up? Because the most of our stuff is probably going to happen like over here. So the writing desk can probably be something like that. Oh, that's kind of perfect, actually. So the writing desk basically holds all the different symbols of ages that you discover. So you put your notebook here. Now ours is obviously blank because we haven't discovered any worlds yet, and it doesn't know any symbols. Once we start going to new worlds or new ages, the new ages will kind of pre-populate with symbols as they're created, and then we can take these descriptive books back and teach them to our writing desk, actually basically writing them into the notebook. And then after we have a bunch of ages or symbols that we like, we can create a new age, which I will be probably doing later. First, I'm going to create a few ages to try to fill up my notebook with different kind of symbols and stuff. Just for note, on the server, since Mystcraft is so CPU intensive, there are a few symbols turned off. Well, there's one symbol, dense ores, is turned off because it causes lots of block updates, which kind of crashes the server, and also not taint. That basically the way the world falls apart, and it's coming off the tip of my tongue here, but I'm not remembering what it's called. Basically, it makes the world deteriorate around you, and I've turned that off as well, just because it's so many ticks on the server, it crashes everything. So anyway, that's the writing desk and how it works. Now what we're going to do is set up a couple of link stands here, or link book stands. Let's see, so I'm going to create, I don't know, let's just create like this for a few worlds there. And where's that chest we created? Let's just put that chest over here by our writing desk. And let's put some stuff in our writing desk. We don't want to take a bunch of stuff. When you create a new world, you pretty much don't want to take a lot of stuff to it. You want to pretty much empty your inventory, except for the stuff that you need to come back with. We're going to need one linking book and one linking book to come back. And we're going to need a descriptive book, which is a book plus a feather. Just trying to empty my inventory, but keep all the stuff I'm going to need. We might need a stand. We're going to need one stand once we get there, and maybe a few torches just to kind of light it up to make sure that it's lit when we go there again. We don't need any bread. We might lose everything is what I'm trying to say here. So we need a link book stand. We can craft that. Okay, we're good now. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is create a linking book in the overworld. The overworld is basically the regular area of the world here. So all you do is put the book in your crafting area and pull it out, and now you have a linking book. Now, this linking book that I just created is tied to the overworld and the exact location I'm at and the direction I'm facing. So when I use it in the age that I go into, when I use it to come back, I will pop up right here. So that's perfect. Next, we're going to create a descriptive book. This is actually going to create a random age for us. It just did, age 26. Now, the ages start at 1, and obviously on the server, this is the 26th age on this server. So that is kind of tells you how many ages you've created. So I'm going to take with me a book stand to set up my linking book to come back here. And I'm also going to take another book to make a linking book there so I can bring that back to my Isengard here and go back to my age whenever I feel like it. Okay, so what we're going to do here, now that we've created this, is open the book by right-clicking and click this blank area here. Now it's going to take a little bit for the age to load around us. Let's click that. Now it's developing the world right now. It's creating it all around us, taking up the CPU, tons of activity on the upload and download right here if you're running a server. I'm going to pause the video while we wait for this thing to load. Okay, so I just loaded in, and again, there's no deterioration on this thing, and so we won't get any of the bad random things that happen, like meteors, fires, making you ill, all that stuff, because it's been disabled, and that's, again, because I'm on a server. If this is single player, you obviously don't want to disable it because it's kind of a lot of fun. So it looks like we got at least a couple of biomes here. Basically, this creates a random Minecraft world, but there's a lot of weird stuff that happens in these ages. Okay, so what we're gonna want to do right away is make a link book, but we're gonna put our first link book back to the overworld onto the stand here. We're just gonna right click. That's one way to put it on. You can see it says overworld. Or, and if you go into this book stand here and pull the book out, it pulls it off the stand. Now, also you can right click the stand and put the book into it like that. Okay? So that's the first thing you want to do is get that book all set up. Now, that book can be destroyed. So if you've got like ghasts or some kind of creepers or whatever, you definitely want to cobble this area out. Kind of create a base here. What's up, bro? Yeah, I'm recording. What's up? Get out of here. That's funny. So anyway, you want to protect this book because this is your ticket home. So definitely come in here with some cobble. I didn't really have to do that because I wasn't too worried about what kind of world's going to generate when we do these new ages, just because some stuff is turned off for CPU purposes. So now that I've created this world, let's check it out a little bit. Grasslands apparently looks like savanna. So we got a taiga hills biome. And what biome was this? Can't be taiga hills because these are alpine. Oh yeah, taiga hills is a colder climate. So it looks like we also got a wasteland here. We'll just check with the F3. Yeah, wasteland. So we got two different biomes at least. And maybe this is savanna. Definitely looks like savanna here. Now, yep. So we have at least 3 biomes, and savanna is here. There's a few things you're going to want to get. Again, check out my mod spotlight on Mystcraft to teach you all the little details. But there's like a few things we're going to want to get in these random ages, so we can teach them to an age that we actually want. And I'll teach you. You can make ages that have glowstone in them, star fizzers, which will let you just jump down into the overworld. There's a bunch of different cool options. Some new biomes that don't exist in the regular overworld, stuff like that. Just a lot of random cool stuff. Oh, what's that? Let's check this out. Some weird flowers. What is this stuff? Blaze powder. Cool. That is very cool. You're probably, when you get in here, let's see if we can set a waypoint, because you know what? I do not want to lose this book, because this is the only way I have to get home. You can kill yourself and go home. Not really advised, I guess. I wouldn't want to do that. So let's push N. We're going to make a new waypoint. And we're going to add this waypoint and call it Overworld. There we go. So cool, you can. And see, it's specific to the world. So I only have one here. So I'm going to go back now that I've set this up. This place looks pretty tame. I'm not going to worry about losing this book. I'm going to go back by clicking this blank area here. And bam! Now here's my descriptive book on the ground. I'm going to right click it and I'm going to pick it up like this. And I'm going to put it on this stand here. But first let's teach it to our table, or to our notebook. I just drop it right here. Bam! So we got savanna biome, taiga, wasteland. This is also how you can see what kind of age was generated. Huge biomes, that's kind of nice. Bright, that means it will never go dark, I think. There's so many symbols, I don't know them all. Cave world. Didn't notice that. Fast time. Also, some symbols can generate that don't really work well together when you're doing these random ages, and actually that would create some degenerative properties, but we have that turned off, and that's probably why we didn't notice that. Fast time, that means days and nights go a lot faster. And we got overcast, so there'll be clouds in the sky all the time. That's kind of cool. So basically, you just keep creating these ages until you build your book up. If you want to get all the symbols without working on them like that, you can go into Creative, pull a notebook out of Creative, throw it in your writing desk, and you'll have all the symbols and all the biomes. So anyway, if you want more information, please check out my mod spotlight. We're pretty much out of time here. Let's see. Let's take that out and put it on the stand over here. Also, you can rename your age as well in here. Let's call this one, I don't know, first age. And then you just pull the book out. Let's go put it on the stand over here. I might not keep this one, not really sure. I'm probably going to be checking out different ages and then basically teaching my writing desk all that stuff. And then I'll probably create one for my quarries. That's really why I'm doing this right now. I'm also going to be setting up an enchantment table probably the next episode. Real quick before we get off though, one of the things I wanted to do was upgrade my bat pack to a lap pack. Because it seems to just run out of juice a lot. So let's get some of my items back. I will get the rest back later. And actually, see, I forgot to take all this stuff off. I'm also going to want to upgrade my MFE soon to MFSU, since I do have 6 LV solar arrays, and pretty soon I'll have an MV solar array, and I'm going to need just not storing the energy like it should. Now, the lap pack holds 300,000 EU instead of 60,000, so it's definitely a nice upgrade, especially since I really want to make I want to start using a mining laser is really what I want to do. So advanced circuit, I might not be able to get this actually. I need glowstone, so I'm going to have to go to the nether. That's going to have to wait till the next episode though. Probably going to the nether and setting up a quarry, hopefully in a new age. And I've also turned creeper explosion block damage off just because it's screwing stuff up and I really don't have time to fix the holes. I'd rather record stuff for you. So that was Mystcraft basically, and setting up the first part of the Isengard Mage Tower here. It's going to hold all my magic stuff and tons of other stuff. So let me know what you guys think. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Later.